Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Wildcard Wednesday here on After Further Review. I am your host, Steve Tower, and this is a celebratory episode as we have reached a new milestone in subscribers. We passed hit the 1,700 mark this week. So I thought that I would hop on, do a Wildcard Wednesday with a couple of special card sets. So this past weekend was the PLAAY NOT CON. That was a virtual convention held by Keith and Sam Avalone from PLAAY.com, and this was in place of what would have been PLAAY.con for the third year in a row. And so for the last 2 years, I have picked up a new set of cards for the Time Machine tournament. And in 2018, I got the 2007 Red Sox, and then last year I got the 1986 Red Sox. And so this year I thought I would break those two out of their bags and have them do a head-to-head competition. And this seemed like a good time to break those guys out and to celebrate hitting that 1,700 milestone. So thank you to everybody who has supported and rooted on the channel over these past... Oh boy, these past 7 years. Has it been 7 years? That can't be right. But so this is actually the first game that I featured on the channel way back in August of 2013, and it's still a game that I love and enjoy, and that I don't get to the table enough. And so we'll have a special show tonight here with the 1986 Red Sox visiting the 2007 Red Sox, and as a special caveat for this game, if any team rolls the home field result, they will both be able to use that. So even the 86 Sox, even though they're technically the visiting team, they'll get that home result. So enough yapping. Let's head on down to our Biddy Beer Field. Well, I guess it's Fenway Park tonight, but brought to you by our sponsor, Biddy Beer. Biddy Beer. It's the best beer your money can buy. All right. So here we go. So the 2007 Red Sox, this was the team that I picked up at the first PLAAY.con back in 2018. And these were all designed by Al Wilson. And he made the cards so that they looked close to what the Topps baseball cards would have looked like for that year. And really, really cool. Lots of color in them. These really look great. Really enjoy this set. Obviously, you could never produce these to sell with all the licensing involved, but for a personal use set, they're really a lot of fun for sure. And then the 86 Sox were the ones that I picked up at the 2019 PLAAY NOT CON, and same type of card on there, but the player cards themselves were made just in the same format as the normal History American Baseball cards. So tonight we're going to have 2 Red Sox Legends on the mound. For the visiting 1986 American League champion Sox, we will have none other than the Rocket Roger Clemons towing the mound, and he will be facing off against Josh Beckett, who will be starting. So both these guys were the aces of their respective squads. And as for the lineups, I used the lineup of the last game that each team won that was in their home on their home field. So for the Red Sox, I believe this is the Game 2 lineup from the 2007 World Series, and then this is the Game 5 lineup for Boston. So that's why we have Boggs leading off and Pedroia leading off for their respective squads. All right, so let's see. Looks like we've got a good crowd in here. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Appreciate you joining me here for this special episode, and we'll kick things off with the Clubhouse mood chart. So I'm using my patented after further review rules. When you do a one-off game or starting off a series, both teams are semi-harmonious. The number 2 batter is the designated hot batter, and the number 8 batter is the designated cold batter. So for the 86 squad, Marty Barrett will be the designated hot batter, and Dave Henderson will be the designated cold batter. And for the 2007 World Series champion Red Sox, it'll be Kevin Youkilis will be the hot batter, and Jacoby Ellsberry will be the designated cold batter. All right, so let's roll off for the visiting Sox, see if they get anything, and they do. Let's see, minor perk with the starter, and so if it's 1 or 2, that'll help, and it's not. So we'll just ignore that because this is going to be a one-off game. If it was something for Roger, we would have done it. But all right, now for the home Sox, and it's a front office, but it will be a non-issue. All right, so nothing happening there on the pregame chart. All right, so here we go. Let's grab a bitty beer and play some ball. All right, so Josh Beckett finishes his warm-up tosses. And here comes the chicken man himself, Wade Boggs, leading things off, playing third base for the 86 squad. All right, Beckett leans in, gets the sign, and we are underway. Let's see, 3-5-5, struggler or gilded? No. Champion, he's a semi-champion but doesn't get the dot. So that'll be a ground out to second. Pedroia on to Youkilis. And there is one down already here in the top of the first pitch at 8:51 p.m. All right, now here comes Marty Barrett, second baseman for the 86 squad. Let's see, is he eager? He is not. So he is going to draw a walk. And we're going to go to the team chemistry chart. So here comes Bill Buckner, first baseman for the 86 squad. Both teams are semi-harmonious. Let's see what Buckner does against Beckett. Batting team harmony, yes. Fired up batter, chops a single. He does not have the delta symbol, so a single up the middle gets past a diving Pedroia, and suddenly we've got men at first and second. Here comes Big Jim Rice up to the plate. Rice playing in left field, the cleanup batter tonight for the 86 squad. And he can do some damage right here. Let's see. Oh, but he's not. He's going to get jammed on an inside slider from Beckett. And he will pop up to Uke at first base. They'll call the infield fly, and that is a huge second out. All right, and now batting the designated hitter for the 86 squad, Don Baler. So still 2 men on, but now 2 outs. Can Beckett squeeze out of this? That's the 3-4-6 again. Baler is not eager. That is going to be another walk. Uh-oh, Beckett having a little issue with his control, and the bases are full for Dewey Evans coming up to the plate, and we are going back to the chemistry chart. Uh-oh. Beckett's starting to sweat out there. Let's see, 2-5. Pitching team dissonance, no. So a fly out to Drew in right field. And the home Sox dodge a bullet here in the top of the first. Bases are left loaded, and there is no score as we head to the bottom half of the inning. All right, so Roger Clemons will start his warm-up tosses as Dustin Pedroia swings the bat in the on-deck circle. Rookie of the Year, Dustin Pedroia. Leading things off here. Let's see if they can get something early on the board and get into that 86 squad's bullpen. All right, so here we go. Clemons against Pedroia. Bottom of the first. No score so far. 2-3-5. Wild, no. He is not eager, and so he'll ground out to second base. Barrett fires on to Buckner, and there's 1 out. And here comes Kevin Youkilis up to bat, playing first base, batting second, and he is the designated hot batter. And, oh no, he almost got a hold of one, but the decider dot says no, so just got a little under it, and he will fly out to left field, and just going to be a long out. Rice settles under it for the second out. And now here comes Big Papi David Ortiz. Base is empty, 2 down. And let's see if he can get anything going. That's going to be a fresh check and no. So he'll line one right at Barrett. Barrett snags it for the third out. And 1-2-3 goes the 2007 squad. And we're through 1 inning. There's no score here at Fenway Park. All right, and we are not going to have any Bill Buckner talk on this channel tonight. That's your warning there. Poor Bill Buckner. Bill Buckner in an alternate universe should be in the Hall of Fame, but I guess that was one of the nice things that happened in wake of the 2004 World Series is that Bill Buckner being welcomed back into Fenway Park. So, all right, so here we go. Josh Beckett back on the mound. He'll face the bottom of the order, Gedman, Henderson, and Owen. Due up here. Here comes the catcher, Rich Gedman. And let's see, what do we got? Struggler? No, he is not patient. That is going to be a grounder to third base. Boggs fires on to Buckner, and there's 1 down. And I just realized that I forgot to set out my umpires as a special for tonight. I'm using the umpires from the Memorial Day set of veterans, and so these are all umpires that were veterans at one point. And actually, are they? Did I grab the wrong sets? I think I did. Oops, hold on. Live TV. I think that's from the... They can't all be the 75. Oh, see, this is what happens. I pick up... Huh. I thought I had those guys right here. All right, well, I guess we're going to have the 1975 umpires out on the field. I just realized that. Unfortunately, I haven't had an umpire result yet. So, all right, so here we go. Dave Henderson, Hendo, coming up to bat. 1 out, base is empty, and we are going to... Well, there we go. We're going to go to the umpire chart. That was fortuitous. All right, so Umpire chart with the bases empty. 1-4. Is there a lenient umpire at home? George Maloney at home. He is semi-lenient, yes. Generous strike zone. Strike 3. All right. So Hendu goes down on a called third strike. 2 down. And here comes the shortstop, Spike Owen. All right, so Spike Owen up to bat. Bases empty. No, 2 down. 1-2-4 control. Oh, Beckett has double control, but there's 2 outs, so one of those will be wasted. He'll ground out to short. Lugo on to Euclid. And it's a 1-2-3, top of the second. We'll head to the bottom half of the inning. Still scoreless here at Fenway Park. Here comes Manny Ramirez batting cleanup, playing in left field, of course. And let's see. We're going to have outfield drama on his at-bat. 2-3. Is a center fielder iron? That's Henderson. And no, he's neutral. So he will track that down for the first out of the bottom half of the inning. Here comes Mike Lowell. Mike Lowell, who came to the Red Sox from the Marlins in a trade that also brought Josh Beckett. And at the time, Mike Lowell was sort of a throw-in and then reinvented himself, really, and had a fantastic end of his career in Boston. A beloved folk hero here in the Boston area for his efforts in that 2007 squad. All right, so let's see here. 1-2-5 struggler. No, he is not patient, so he will ground out to third. And there are 2 quick outs. Here comes J.D. Drew. J.D. Drew is not beloved here in the Boston area. He very frustrating player, but he made his money and he got a really big home run in the playoffs. So I guess all's forgiven in the end. Let's see, 2-3-5 wild. No, eager. He is not eager. Let's see, grounded at second base unless he is patient, and he is semi-patient, so he will draw a walk. And the 2007 squad has their first base runner of the evening here with 2 outs at the bottom of the second, and the captain, Jason Veratech, steps up. Welcome to everybody who has joined in. If you're jumping in late here, we're in the bottom half of the second inning. The 2007 squad just got their first base runner after the 86 squad in the top half of the first left the bases loaded, and they were able to get out of it with no damage. All right, let's see. Control, yes. So Veratech. Oh, does he have? Yes. Veratech will bounce back to the mound. Clemons throws on to Buckner. And that will end the second inning. So we'll head to the third, and there's still no score here from Fenway Park. All right, so let's see here. We're going to go back to the top of the order. For the 86 squad, Wade Boggs leading things off. He ground out to second in his first at-bats. 1-2-3. That's the flash and fresh. And yes, we're in the third. Oh, and so Beckett is semi-strong, so he will actually have extra endurance tonight. He will be fresh for 4 innings, and then 3 innings of semi-fresh. So, but definitely fresh here in the third. So that will be a strikeout. His second K of the night so far. Here comes Marty Barrett. Barrett walked and then was advanced to third, and then he was stranded there. In the top of the first, there is another fresh check. Barrett gets jammed. He'll pop out to Lugo at short. And 2 quick outs. Beckett maybe starting to get into a little bit of a rhythm here. Here comes Buckner. Let's see, ace or dynamic. He is semi-dynamic, and he gets the dot. So that'll be a fly out to center field. Ellsberry tracks that down. And it's a 1-2-3, top of the third. And Ellsberry is actually going to be leading things off in the bottom half of the inning. So this is going to be on the player experience chart. In 86 here, Roger Clemons, a semi-prospect, and Jacoby Ellsberry, a full prospect. So a couple of youngins here in this plate appearance. Let's see, 4-5. Prospect batter. Oh, yes, he is. Fooled by the pitch and a strikeout. Actually, the first K of the night for the Rockets. And we're going to go to the right now chart for Julio Lugo's at-bats. Lugo will be neutral, and Clemons will be semi-hot. Let's see, 5-6. Hot pitcher, yes. Shows best stuff, retires the side on alternating groundouts and shallow flyouts. So Lugo will ground out to short, and then Pedroia will fly out to left field. And it's a 1-2-3 bottom half of the inning. And still no score here from Fenway as we head into the top of the 4th inning. Nice pitchers duel going on here between Beckett and Clemons. And as I'm digging out my 2 squads from the 2018 and 2019 PLAAY NOT CON events, designed by Al Wilson. Al Wilson did the design work on these cards. Really fantastic work, as always, from Mr. Wilson. All right, let's see here. Jim Rice leading things off, and Jim Rice is going to go down swinging. Let's see, what's that? The 3rd K of the night for Beckett. Here comes Baler. Baler walked in his first appearance. Let's see, that is another fresh check. So now normally a batter or a pitcher would be semi-fresh in the 4th inning, but because Beckett is semi-strong, he is still fresh through 4, right? Semi-strong, yep. So that is going to be, what is that, another pop fly. So we'll say he pops out to 3rd, and 2 down. Here comes Dwight Evans. Dewey flew out in the 1st with the bases loaded. That has been the best scoring opportunity for both squads so far. Let's see, 3-4-4, prospect, no. Patient, he is semi-patient, yeah, so he will draw a walk. And the inning continues. Here comes the catcher, Rich Gedman. Runner at first, 2 outs. And there's the 1-2-3. So Gedman will go down swinging. Beckett looking strong here through 4. No score as we head to the bottom half of the inning. And the 07 squad will have the top of the order due up. So Clemons also looking good so far. Just allowed the 1 base runner a walk to J.D. Drew. And but just 1 strikeout. So he's relying on his defense so far. Let's see what happens here. 3-4-5, iron catcher. No, Gedman's actually semi-gold. Good eye, yes. Check swing ball. So we're going to go to the umpire chart. So umpire chart again. Let's see, bases empty. 2-6. Is there a respected umpire at home? George Maloney is respected. Calls strike 3, batter out. Ooh. All right, so... and actually... Let's see. It should have been Euclid at bat. Pedroia flew out to end the last inning. So let's see. Where was that? 3-4-5. So Euclid does not have a good eye. So that's going to be a strikeout. Okay. A big difference. Because now we're going to go to the right now chart. And so Clemons will be semi-hot. And Ortiz will be neutral as he flew out in his first at bat. Let's see. 1-5. Cold batter. No. Right? He's not cold. So batter pounces on a pitch with a single past the diving shortstop Owens. And there we go. The no-hitter is broken up here in the bottom of the 4th. So Clemens got a nice round of applause from the Fenway crowd. And here we go. Ortiz on first. Here comes Manny Ramirez. Ramirez flew out his first appearance. And let's see. He is going to fly out here as well. He'll fly out to center field. And there's 2 down. And we will go to the chemistry chart. So here we go, 2 outs, runner on first. Here comes Mike Lowell. Everyone's going to be happy. Batting team dissonance, no, so that's going to be a single. So Ortiz advances to second. And so this is the first time that the 07 squad has a runner in scoring position. And here comes J.D. Drew. Oh, boy. If there was an anti-clutch rating, he would have it. He did walk in his first appearance. Let's see what he does here. 3-3-5 wild, no. Sad sack, no. Uh-oh, hey. A single into right field. And then he's going to steal a base. How about that? All right, so Ortiz is going to come around to score. How about that? Lowell will stop at third. Drew is going to get the RBI single. And then he is going to steal second base. And there we go. We've got our first runs on the board. And the inning continues. Here comes the captain, Jason Veratech. Veratech ground back to the mound. His first appearance. He could put a 2 spot on the mound or on the board if he gets a single here. Let's see what happens. 1-2-6. Oh, that's going to be a fresh check. And he got the decider die. Clemons doesn't have any modification to his endurance, but semi-fresh, he got the dot, so that's going to be a line out to Barrett at second, and so those 2 runs will be stranded, but 1 run comes across on a clutch 2-out RBI single from J.D. Drew. You didn't hear that a lot, and it is 1-0. The 07 squad ahead as we go into the top of the 5th. All right, here comes Dave Henderson's going to lead things off. Henderson got called out on strikes his first time up. 1-1-2, flash, yes, unless he has a good eye, and he does not, so he is going to strike out again. Good effort so far from Beckett, able to pitch around danger in the first, and then has not really been challenged since. Here comes Spike Owen. Spike Owen ground out in his first appearance, and he's going to strike out here. That's actually 3 Ks in a row for Beckett. We'll go back to the top of the order. Here comes Wade Boggs. Boggs 0 for 2 so far on the night with a strikeout. And let's see, 3-3-5 wild, no. Uh-oh, sad sack, no. That's going to be a single. So he gets his first hit of the night, and actually just the second hit of the game for the 86 squad. So a 2-out single for Boggs, and now here comes Marty Barrett. Barrett has walked and popped out. 1-3-5. Well, we're gonna go to the umpire chart. Well, I'm glad I got those umpire cards out. All right, let's see. Runner on first. 1-5. Is there a respected umpire at home? That's Maloney. Yes, called third strike. Pitch catches the corner. So Barrett goes down looking, and Boggs will be stranded at first. That'll end the top of the 5th. Still 1-0 with the 07 squad in front. And let's see, Beckett so far, he has what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got 7 Ks here through 5 innings. So we might be seeing a potential historic game. Won't get too far ahead of ourselves. Let's see, Clemons is still on the mound for the 86 squad, and he'll face the 8, 9, and 1 batters. Here comes Jacoby Ellsberry. He struck out in his first appearance, and he will bounce back to the mound here to lead off the 5th. So 1 down. Here comes the shortstop, Julio Lugo. And let's see, he ground out his first appearance. Iron catcher, no, he does not have a good eye, so that's going to be a strikeout. Lugo goes down for the second out of the inning. And Pedroia now up with 2 out, nobody on. We'll go to the right now chart. So Clemons semi-hot, Pedroia will be neutral. 2-3, cold pitcher, no. Let's see. Towering fly out to center field. All right, so that will end the 5th. And after 5 full, it's the 86 Boston squad, nothing, and the 07 squad, 1. If you like pitching duels, this has been a good one so far. All right, so here in the 6, we'll have the 3, 4, and 5 batters coming up. Buckner, Rice, and Baler. Beckett finishes his warm-up tosses, gets the sign, and ready to deal here. Let's see, struggler, absolutely not. Champion or patient, no. Infield drama. 2-3. Is a second baseman iron? No, Pedroia is semi-gold. So it'll just be a routine ground out. Pedroia onto Euclid. Gloves it at first. And there's one down. Here comes Big Jim Rice. Rice 0 for 2 on the night. Hasn't gotten the ball out of the infield. He's popped up and struck out. Let's see. Oh, no. The 4.66. I heard somebody saying they haven't got the version 5.0. So one of the changes is 4.66 is if the pitcher has control, he actually gives up a single. And Josh Beckett has double control. So he's going to give up a single to Rice. And then he's going to give up a single to Baler. And let's see. Because there is a... He's Stoic on first. So, yeah. So Rice will only advance to second on that single. Because there's one down. If there's 2 outs, he would have advanced. All right, so runners at first and second. 1 down for Dwight Evans. So this is the best chance that the 86 squad has had since the first inning. Let's see what happens. 2-3-6. Well, that's the double control. That's the good result. So there we go. That is going to be... So Evans is going to ground into a fielder's choice for the second out. He'll ground out to the mound. And then Gedman will ground out to short for the third out of the innings. Whew. So Beckett dodges another bullet here in the top of the 6. Still pitching a shutout. We'll head to the bottom half of the inning. 2, 3, and 4 batters coming up for the 07 squad. So Euclid looking to get something going. He is 0 for 2 on the evening with a strikeout. And that will get something going. Finds a pitch that he likes and delivers a single into left field. There we go. Leadoff runner aboard. Have not been able to say that all night. Here we go. David Ortiz. He singled in his last appearance and then later came around to score, which has so far been the only run of the game. So here, let's see. 1-3-4 gold catcher. He is semi-gold. Gets the dot. Oh, so Gedman's going to frame it perfectly. And Ortiz goes down looking. He'll jabber a little with Maloney, saying that was too far inside, but Maloney not hearing it. Here comes Manny, still a man on first base. 1 down. 1-4-4 flash. Yes. Let's see. Unless there is a lenient umpire, he's semi-lenient. We get the dot. So that's actually going to be ball 4. Well, so Maloney taketh and he giveth. So there we go. We've got 2 on now. 1 out for Mike Lowell. Lowell singled in his last at bat and then was stranded at third. Big opportunity here. Runners at first and second. 1 down. A 1-run game. Let's see. Fresh. Yes, he gets the dot. He's semi-fresh. So that's going to be a pop-up. So Lowell's going to pop up to his counterpart at third for a big second out of the inning. And yes, once again, no run support for Clemons. That was the story of the series, right? All right, let's see. So JD Drew, the quote-unquote hero of the game so far, at least offensively, he has walked, single, driven in a run, and stolen a base. And he's got a big opportunity here. 2 out, 2 men on. 1-run game. 5.66 wild. No, he does not have a good eye, so he will strike out to end the inning. And at the end of 6, it is still 1-0 with the 07 squad out in front. And we will go to the right now chart for Dave Henderson's at bat. Henderson is a designated cold batter, so he'll be cold. Beckett will be neutral. Let's see. 1-6. Hot pitcher, no. So otherwise, batter lines a clean single past the second baseman. So Henderson with a leadoff single here in the top of the 7th. Beckett still, let's see. He is going to be semi-fresh through the end of this inning, unless he gives up a run. So I suppose we should probably get somebody going in the pen. Let's see. We'll get Timlin and I guess we'll just get Timlin up. Well, we'll get Timlin and Manny Del Carmen warming in the pen. All right, so here we go. Spike Owen up to bat. Henderson at first. And I think that Spike is just going to lay down a bunt and try to get that runner into scoring position. And he will succeed. So, successful sac bunt. Henderson goes to second base. So, one down. And a big at-bat here. Wade Boggs steps up here in the top of the 7th. 1 out. Runner in scoring position in a 1-run game. Beckett looks in, gets the sign from Veratech. Deals. Let's see. Workman, no. Patient. He is semi-patient and got the dot. So that's going to be a walk, which isn't a terrible outcome. Now we set up the potential double play. Here comes Marty Barrett. Barrett walked and, let's see, popped out and was caught looking in his last at-bat to strike out. So here we go. Crowd on its feet. And 1, 2, 3. Oh, no. Actually, we kind of didn't want to get that dot, but it'll be a strikeout. It would have been an inning-ending double play, but he'll strike out Barrett for a big second out. And now here comes Buckner. Let's see. Oh, boy. 2 out. 2 on. 1-run game. I think that Francona is going to stick with Beckett. From the stretch, gets the sign, deals. 2-6-6. Let's see. Well, with a runner at second, he's not going to be trying to steal, so it'll just be a fly out to right field. And once again, Beckett has pitched out of danger, and he has a shutout through 7 innings. So that actually means that if he's still on the mound in the 8th, he will still be semi-fresh because he hasn't given up a run yet. All right, so here we go. It's the middle of the 7th, which means that it's time to stretch. And I was able to break the uke out for the PLAAY NOT CON. So we will break it out here as well for you guys. So here we go. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I ever get back, so let's root for the Red Sox. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. All right, there we go. One of the reasons I like getting History Maker baseball out on the table is gives me an excuse to to bring the uke out. And now tonight we have the uke on the field too. So, all right. So we will head to the bottom of the 7th. Let's see. So Clemons would actually no longer be semi-fresh because he has given up a run. We have the bottom of the order, so I think we're going to let him stay out. But they will get some action in the bullpen. Let's see. And so the bullpen, not really the the strength of this team, but they'll get Steve Crawford and Calvin Schiraldi warming up in the pen. But Clemons is going to start the bottom of the 7th here. All right, so here we go. Veratech leading things off. Veratech 0 for 2 on the night. Ground out to the mound and lined out to second. 156. Whiffer, he is a semi-whiffer. Doesn't get the dot, so we're going to go to outfield drama. 3-3 is the left fielder Gold. Oh, that's Rice, and he is semi-gold. He gets a dot. How about that? Rice. Oh, let's see. Well, it's going to be a quick retrieval of a single. Holds the batter at first. Okay, so otherwise he would have made it to second. Okay, and... Okay, so we'll lead off single for Veratech, but some good play by Rice. Holds him there. Now here comes Jacoby Ellsberry. Ellsberry 0 for 2 on the night as well. Clemons sweating on the mound. How long are we going to leave him out there? 2-4-6 control, yes. All right, so it's going to be a ground out to the pitcher, so they'll get the force at second. Ellsberry will be on with the fielder's choice. So there's one down. Lugo up to bat. And let's see here. 5-6-6. Wild, no. Does not have a good eye. That is going to be a strikeout. And there's 2 down. And we're going to go to the right now chart. Let's see. Pedroia will be neutral. He flew out his last at bat. And Clemons will be hot. 1-4. Cold batter. No. He's neutral. So we're going to go to outfield drama. Uh-oh. 3. Oh, to 3-3 again. Oh, no. And this time we didn't get the dot. So that means that Rice is going to misplay a single into left. And so everyone's going to advance another base. Oh, no. So that means that Ellsberry is going to score when Rice fumbles the ball, and Pedroia will end up at second. So it's going to be a single and then an E7. So no RBI, an unearned run. Oh, no. And we're going to go to the experience chart for the next at bat. Unless, let's see, do they want to go to the pen? Oh, boy. Really wanted to have Clemons finish the inning. Well, let's see. Is he going to go to the pen? No, they're going to stick with him. It's kind of a chance either way. All right, let's see. So we're going to go to the experience chart. And what do I get here? 1-3. Prospect pitcher. Oh, he's a semi-prospect. Oh, no, we should have yanked him. So that is going to be a single through the infield. So Pedroia is going to come around to score. He's scampering with 2 outs. And here comes Ortiz, and 1 batter too late. McNamara will take him out. And let's see. I guess we'll go with... Well, we'll bring Schiraldi out. So Clemons almost goes 7. He goes 6 2/3. Not very many hits. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But he gave up 3 of them this inning. Oh, and let's see. Oh, I guess with 2 outs, neither of those runs. So it's only going to be 1 run because those 2 are going to be unearned, or 1 earned run. 3 runs. Let's see, 1, 2, just 2 walks, no homers, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strikeouts. All right. So Schiraldi comes on, tried to keep this a 3-run game. We've got Youkilis at first, 2 outs and 2 runs in. And Big Poppy, let's see what he can do. 1, 3, 4. Oh, that's the gold catcher. We get the dot. So that is going to be a strikeout. So Schiraldi comes in, puts the fire out. But maybe too late as 2 runs come in. And it is 3-0 with the 07 squad in front. And Josh Beckett is dealing. All right, so we're in the 8th. So that means we'll get Hideki Okajima ready in the pen. And Jonathan Papelbon, he'll start doing his stretches, getting ready to potentially come on for a save in the 9th. But for now, Beckett's going to still be out there, and he is still semi-fresh as he has not given up a run yet. So here we go. He's going to face, well, he's got Rice, Baler, and Evans. So a lot of power coming at him, and they need something right here. Let's see, 1, 3, 6. That is an ace. He is not. Whiffer or cold. No, he singled his last at bat, so infield drama. 2-5. Is the second baseman iron? Absolutely not. So routine grounder to Pedroia. Vacuums it up onto Euclid at first, and there's 1 down. Here comes the DH, Don Baler. Baler has a hit and a walk so far tonight. 2, 3, 4. Runners on base. No. Is he a hot batter? Let's see. Oh, he singled his last at bat. So we're going to go to the fence chart. Let's see. Is he a home run king? Did we have to use the dot? We didn't. So he's not. So we'll go to the other chart. All right, let's see. Oh, and it's going to be a triple. So Baler gets a hold of one, sends it to the triangle. And by the time Ellsberry gets it back in, Baler hoofs out a triple. Let's see. So 1 out, a man on third now. All right, let's see. Dewey Evans coming up to bat. Evans is 0 for he's 0 for 2 and had a walk in 1 appearance. So let's see. I guess we'll play the infield normal because that 1 run's not a big concern right now. 3-3-5 wild. Sad sack, no. Well, so that's going to be a single. He would steal second, but he got the dot for Stokes, so he's going to hold. All right, so Dewey Evans drives in the run. So they get off the schneid with an RBI single from Dewey here in the top of the 8th. And so now Beckett will not be fresh because he's given up a run. And I think we're going to call that a day for him because we've got Okajima ready to come in. So a great effort by Beckett. He goes 7 1/3 innings. Just the 1 run. Let's see. He had 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits. And I think just a couple of walks. 1, 2. 2 walks. No homers. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 Ks. He looked like he was on a pace. He was going to maybe have a dozen or so Ks, but I guess he wore down a little bit. But that's all right. Good effort from him. Now we'll have Okajima get us 2 more outs, and then Papelbon will come on for the save in the 9th. All right, so here we go. A 2-run game. We've got Evans at first. There's 1 down. Rich Gedman comes up to the plate. 4-5-5. Flash. Yes, he has flash. That is going to be a strikeout. Gets him with the okie doke. And 2 down. Here comes Henderson. 2-2-3. What is a wild? No. Is he a slugger or utility? He's not. So that's going to be a single. So Henderson gets his 2nd hit of the night. And now we've got 2 on. And here comes Spike Owen. Let's see. Do they want to pinch hit for him? They don't really have too much on the bench. And then they don't really have anybody that would be better at shortstop. And he's a switch hitter, so they'll leave him in. All right. So Owen with a chance here. We got 1 run in, 2 runners on. 1-3-5, and we're going to go to the umpire chart. So umpire chart with runners at first and second. This could be huge. 2-4. Respected umpire at second. That's Nick Colossi, and he is respected. Let's see. Batter out at first. Runner ruled out at second on close throw. Oh, okay. So it's with 2 outs, they would have just gotten the force or gotten the out at first anyway. So. All right, so we'll say it's a 4-3, and that will strand the runners. So they do get the 1 run. Okajima does his job, puts out the fire, so Papelbon will start warming up for real out there. Let's see, but in the meantime, Schiraldi's going to stay on. He only faced 1 batter and struck out Ortiz, so he'll stay on here for the bottom of the 8th. And he'll face Ramirez, Lowell, and Drew. 3-3-5. Wild, no. Sadsack, no. A single into right field. So Manny with a leadoff single. Maybe looking to pad that score. Here comes Mike Lowell. Lowell 1 for 3 on the night. 115. Fresh. Oh, he's semi-fresh and does not get the dot. Home run king or Sadsack? No. That'll be a double into left field, and we are not going to try to stretch it. So Manny will hold at third, and we've got runners at second and third with nobody out. Wow, let's see here. So a bit of a pickle. Let's see. Do they want to bring in a... Oh, they can't bring in Sambito to face. And Stanley is the only full control reliever they've got left in the bullpen. I guess he'll get warmed up. But do they want to walk Drew to set up a double play? Or pitch to him. Drew has, well, let's see. He's been retired once. 1 for 2. Of course, got that big RBI single back in the 4th. It was the first run of the game. Well, let's see. do they pitch to Drew? And they're going to pitch to him. All right, so they'll bring the infield in. And let's see what happens. 2, 3, 4 runners on base. Yes, there are. So plate drama. Plate drama indeed. 1-5 is the catcher Gold. Yes. Oh, pitch in the dirt, but he holds on. Oh, boy. That would have been another run in. All right, so we're going to go to the umpire chart with the runners at second and third. 1-5. Respected umpire at home. Yes. Strike 3. You're out. So a big called third strike on Drew. And now there is 1 down. Let's see. Now Veratech up to bat. But Ellsberry behind him. And Ellsberry is actually a better hitter than Veratech is. They've still got first open. Let's see. Veratech 1 for 3. Oh, boy. Another decision time. I feel like they'd want to pitch to Veratech. And then, if they're still in it, then walk Ellsberry to face Lugo. All right, we'll do that. We'll bring the infield in. Schiraldi's sweating out there now. Here comes the captain. Let's see what happens. 1-3-6. Oh, that's going to be the ace call. And yes, he is an ace. So another strikeout. Ooh, boy. Schiraldi with ice in his veins. Gets 2 big strikeouts with runners at second and third. Now Ellsbury up. Let's see. And yes, they'll They're going to give Ellsberry the pass. And that'll bring up Julio Lugo. All right, so bases full now. 2 outs. Schiraldi stares in, gets the sign from Gedman. Here comes Lugo. Lugo 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. 2-run game. What's going to happen? 2-4-5. He is not a hero. So that is going to be a pop-out to second. Barrett catches it, and no runs will come across as the 8th inning comes to an end. Ooh, what an effort by Schiraldi there. Pitching out of trouble. Wow. All right. So no extra runs, and here we go. Strike up the bands. We're shipping up to Boston. Here comes Papelbon out of the pen. Okajima goes 2/3 of an inning, and he gave up a strike and a walk. So Papelbon comes on to shut things down, and he will have his work cut out for him as he will face the top of the order. Boggs, Barrett, and Buckner due up here. So Boggs stepping in. He is 1 for 3 on the night with a single, strikeouts, and a walk. They are down 3-1. 2-3-6. Ooh, double control. Or dynamic. He is semi-dynamic, and he gets the dot. Wow. So that is going to be a ground out to the mound for Boggs for 1 out. And then Barrett is going to ground out to short. Lugo on to Euclid. And just like that, there's 2 outs. And Billy Buckner steps up to the plate. The last chance for the 86 squad. Buckner 1 for 4 on the evening. Crowd on its feet. Papelbon gets the sign. 3-3-5. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Wild no. And he's not a sad sack. That is going to be a single, so the game continues. Buckner with a big 2-out single. And Jim Rice coming up to bat. And let's see. I think, do they have somebody they could bring in to pinch run? Well, I guess they could bring Quinones in to pinch run for Buckner. His running is neutral. So just make a note that a pinch runner came in. And all right, so here we go. Rice up to the plate, representing the tying run. Pinch runner at first, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. 1-1-4. I like the sound of that. That is going to be a ground out to short. Lugo fires on to first. And the Red Sox win. Red Sox win. All right, so the 07 squad pulls out the win, giving up just the 1 run. 3-1 is your final. Josh Beckett gets the win, going 7 1/3 innings, giving up just the 1 run. Okajima with the hold. Papelbon gets the save. Let's see. Clemons will get saddled with the loss. The hard luck loss. Just 1 earned run, but three total. And then Schiraldi, some good work at the pen as he goes 1 1/3 innings in relief. And let's see, what did he do? 3 strikeouts. Wow. And 2 hits, but more importantly, no runs. And then he did have that 1 intentional walk. All right, so Josh Beckett is going to be our star of the game. A good effort from him, and definitely got helped out by being semi-strong and also with the semi-dynamic attributes on their cards. So, all right, so there we go, guys. That is our presentation for tonight, the Wildcard Wednesday. Thank you so much for tuning in. And Again, thank you to everybody for your support over the years, for helping spread the word about the channel and helping us pass this milestone of 1,700 subscribers. Really exciting, and I will try to get some more videos up in this crazy time we live in. Time seems to be flying by, so but I will try to get. I'll have a double feature Friday up this week, and try to get back on a somewhat regular schedule. At least get one show up a week. But for now, we'll bask in the glow of a Red Sox win. Again, thanks to Al Wilson for the design of these cards and for all the work that he does in the Play community. Thank you to Keith Avalone and Sam Avalone over at PLAAY.com for all of their support to the channel over the years, and for creating all of their great games, especially for History Maker Baseball, which is the reason we're all sitting here watching this video right now, because that was the game that gave me the impetus to start making videos, because I knew that I needed to spread the word about this fantastic game. So happy to say that 7 years later, I'm still here playing History Maker Baseball. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Until then, stay safe, wear a mask, play games, and I will see you after further review. Have a good night, everybody.